Rip Telltale.
Breaking news. The children of Arkham have taken hostages. High-profile Gotham citizens, including Police Commissioner Peter Grogan, who was taken while attempting to intervene. I repeat, the children of Arkham have taken hostages.
Carry on, gents.
Boss says it's time to get the Bat's attention.
No! Please!
Oh.
No!
Fuck.
Drop her. Batman's sighted, boss.
Right on top.
Commissioner, get to safety.
I can't just leave these people.
Children of Arkham? No! I don't know.
It's a trap!
Uh-oh. How good are we without our tech?
Not now.
Uh-oh.
You have to stop them. Save our city.
Commissioner! Commissioner! He's gone.
Well, this is how we get Commissioner Gordon, I guess. Rip. I'm really hoping that that was just an awkward cutscene at the beginning and not actually having Lucius there. Because that was taking back my decision to have Lucius stay at Wayne Enterprises to be our inside man instead of coming to work for us.
Alfred.
Thank God.
It kept it
With
into
the comms
episode 4,
offline, I've no idea
so I'm
what's
hoping it
happening
keeps
out
it in
there.
episode 5.
I always fear the worst.
I need to get back to the Batcave. Figure out Penguin's next move. I can't let him keep hurting innocent...
Oh, fuck.
Penguin improved the armor.
Batman! Impressive as ever. Life off the grid must be treating you well, huh?
What's your point?
My point is, you're at the end of your rope. You can't even stop me offing a police commissioner. Without your toys, you're nothing. Just turn yourself over to my men.
I don't need toys to deal with the likes of you.
You sure about that, Batman?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too, I'm
Because
hoping.
from the look of it, you could use a little help. Ta-ta, Batman!
You missed that, Penguin.
Oh, no, come on, just stay put. Oh, bloody hell.
But there was one part in the game where it didn't remember my decision and it pissed me off.
I can get to Penguin.
Basically, at one point, when Vicky was still a reporter, she was asking us for information on who killed Falcone, and I said no comment, no comment, no comment, didn't give any information. And then later, when I was gonna like give something to Vicky, they were like, oh yeah, she does owe us a favor. We gave her Montoya's name. I'm like, no we didn't. No we didn't. So sometimes I feel like, and I think I've read some reviews where this game is pretty bad for it, where even though you do make decisions, sometimes it still just forces you down a certain path. Whereas at least Walking Dead branched out and had, like, Walking Dead season 2 had like what, like 4 different endings. I haven't played the 3rd season, so I don't want any spoilers, but I don't know if they converge back into one storyline. I'm pretty sure it does, but remember Walking Dead Season 2 was pretty good at branching off at the ending. There was like 4 or 5 different endings you could have gotten depending on what you did in the game. So I'm hoping, but I've heard this one's a little bit more,
even
like,
deadlier
funnels
than
you towards a
before.
certain ending.
Wayne Tech in Penguin's hands.
It does make it easier to start a season off
dangerous
if
weapon.
everybody's at the same point, though. So I get that part of it. Game of Thrones was really bad, though. Game of Thrones on Xbox One, which is what I played the first episode on a couple years ago. We did the first episode, and then we started the second when it came out, and it had completely changed all the decisions. And apparently it was a bug with the Xbox, and you couldn't recover it. So I had to switch over to, I think I switched over to either PC or PS4, I don't remember. But I jumped to a different console just to replay the first episode and then go from there, because it completely erased all the decisions, no matter what you did. Well, it's an illusion of choice, but you do get the choices and you do get different interactions. It's just they don't hold very much weight. It's very much like Life is Strange as well. Life is Strange was very similar, where you could have all these decisions, and there are certain things that are different, like different characters dying, different characters surviving, that kind of stuff. But in the end, you always end up at the same point. So it's not an illusion of choice. It's just the choices don't really affect the grand scheme of things. There has to be one overlying plot, because they do have to eventually get to an ending. And I get how difficult it could be if you have 4 or 5 different endings waiting, because like that's a lot for a little point and click game to have. I'm not saying it's impossible, but I think they want to have a finite ending, because for sequels they want to be able to jump in at a certain point. Even The Witcher had that. Witcher 2 had all those choices, and then Witcher 3 you could come in, like they had a way that they want the game to be played, and then they have all the other choices. Like for me, with Witcher 3, I just took, here, give me the choices that CD Projekt Red wants to have been made, and that's how I played that game. Also because I hadn't played Witcher 2, but it worked out. Yeah, exactly, like Stanley Parable. Exactly. There is no escape. We have a flip phone?
I want the entire anti-bat arsenal deployed to front. Everything we got! We're in a fancy hostage or two, of course. All we left is bad shape splat on the pavement.
Another trap.
One of his men used a device that targeted my armor. If Penguin has more devices like that,
The batsuit will be a liability.
it's already in bad shape. It couldn't protect me from a knife, let alone Penguin's new arsenal. If Batman can't take the fight to Penguin, maybe Bruce Wayne can.
Face Penguin as Bruce.
Face Oswald as Bruce.
Without your armor, you'll be more vulnerable, but far from helpless.
Penguin wants hostages to bait Batman. Bruce Wayne will be the perfect hostage.
You can get close and strike when he least expects it.
Besides, I won't be going alone. Get Gordon on the line. Give him our files on Oswald Cobblepot. Tell him that we did a little digging after he took my position as CEO. He should know who really killed Commissioner Grogan, and that the killer will be in Cobblepot Park. Tell him that Bruce Wayne will meet him there.
Tell him that Bruce Wayne killed the commissioner and says you're welcome for the promotion.
Lieutenant, these officers are at risk. Penguin is—
Wayne, get back!
Oh.
Martinez!
I saw some kind of transmitter hidden behind the statue.
Hey, give us room.
A transmitter.
Wayne Tech.
Controlling the drones.
God
Jesus.
damn it! Some of my officers are still in there. I'm not gonna let some two-bit thief kill my men!
If you can destroy the transmitter, Oswald loses control of the drones.
There's no way to get to it. You heard Martinez.
Lieutenant, you need a distraction. I can keep him talking while you get into position.
How the hell are you gonna do that? I don't think listening to the guy who publicly attacked him is at the top of his priority list.
I know exactly how to push Oz's buttons. I'll make him so mad, the only thing he'll see is red.
That's all well and good, but he wants you dead.
Trust me, Lieutenant. I'm your best shot at getting those officers out alive.
This is insane. but I'm all out of options. I'll go in around the back. If he sees me...
He won't. I'll keep him focused on me. You will get your chance.
Keep the perimeter tight. If he suspects anything before those drones are offline, we're both dead.
Yeah, Gordon's a fucking fantastic character. Just even over, that's why I don't like. I'm behind on this season, but that's why I also kind of like watching the Gotham show. I know it's a different Gordon, a different look, young Gordon. I really like it because it's not Batman. Although they're starting to push Bruce to becoming Batman in that show. That's why I really like it. Although I feel the Gotham show is making Gordon more like Batman than Bruce. Hello, Ozzy boy.
I hate them, Bruce. I really, really hate them. Making fun because my mum... Because she's in Arkham.
Those bullies aren't coming back.
They better not. Oh! They say bad things about my family. I'll smash the dumb faces.
Stop us, please.
I'll smash all the dumb faces.
Get the word out, eh? All the channels. The Penguins got away in Cobblepot Park.
City of Light.
Oswald!
Bruce! Welcome! The pigs are making it hard to bring in the bait for Batman. But now that you're here, I have the perfect lure! Not that I'm upset, but...
That statue is Penguin material? That's his papa.
Never known a Wayne to stick his neck out. Feels too good to be true.
You have something of mine, and I want it back.
So shadow on his nose weird, or is that just me?
Your company, your tower, your precious reputation. I've taken so very many things from you, Bruce, that I wouldn't know where to start. Still, I'm chuffed you popped by. Well, so far, only
it looks like something's on my monitor with his nose.
They paid for sticking their snouts in where they don't belong. You know, I'm surprised Batman's not already here to save you. He's usually so on top of everything. Maybe I need to cause a few more screams.
Maybe he knows it's a trap. You haven't exactly been subtle.
See, that's the thing about Batman. You dangle an innocent life in front of him, and he has to show he can't help himself. And when he arrives, oh ho ho! The lights, the sounds, the blood running into the gutters. Once he's out of the picture, there'll be nothing left in our way. Mine or Lady Arkham's. She's got some pretty big ideas for the city, and they're about to kick into gear.
Lady Arkham doesn't care about you, Oz. She's just using you.
You distracted him.
Understanding her and
That's the point.
Done all right by all this brouhaha. It wasn't so long ago that you and me met in this very park. Me crawling out of the gutter. You looking down from on high. Take a gander at us now, eh? Night and day. You'd hardly recognize us, would you?
I always treated you with
Is that supposed to be his equivalent of the monocle?
Oh, don't make me laugh. You only learned the word after I tossed you out of your company. Batman! Damn it! Where the hell is he? He's usually so bloody prompt. Unless... This wouldn't be some kind of plan, would it?
Uh-oh.
You working with the Bat?
Uh-oh.
Did you really come here all alone, Bruce?
Why, Oz? Are you scared of Batman?
Hey, mistress.
Might be, if I weren't so certain of my upper hand, as it were. Ah, not that you can't look after yourself. You certainly do know how to beat down an unarmed man. I mean, the drug only reveals your true feelings. Felt like you were working out some issues there, eh, Bruce?
That was the drug, and nothing more.
We both know that isn't true. Your father locked my mum in Arkham Asylum to steal our fortune. He drove my own dad to suicide! The Waynes caused the ruin of my entire bloody family. Enough of this! You trying to get me all shaken up? I'm not waiting any longer. Batman be damned. We're done chatting, old friend. I'm releasing these drones. They'll make mutton out of you and all the lawmen around this park.
Your mother deserved Arkham. You heard me. She was insane, unfit to walk the streets. And you know it.
I'll kill you!
Oh god, no coffee. It could be a quick time event.
I'll kill you, Oh, bloody hell!
Say goodbye.
Bruce! You bastard!
You got a lot to answer for.
Oh, you bloody pigs! How's this for an answer?
Wow, he hit him in the face from there? Nice fucking arc, dude.
Is that all you got?
Goodbye, Oswald.
Rot in hell.
Freedom is rights.
That's a lot of force to spit in someone's face from the ground like that.
I gotta admit, you surprised me. You were right about this one. Gotham owes you a debt. The GCPD does too. I won't forget it. Thank you.
You and me both, Lieutenant.
I won't argue there.
You think
Gotham
this
will hear
changes
this.
anything, do ya? Lady Arkham's gonna have your heads served up on a platter.
Taking it back from sub. The Subnautica.
He has a point. We just took down Lady Arkham's top man. She's not gonna stand for this.
No, she isn't.
Never thought I'd
She's
say
gonna
this,
kneel for it.
but I hope to God that Batman has a better idea where she is than we do.
Mistress, you missed the Joker. I mean, John Doe. I was gonna say, Lucius better not be here.
How go the repairs?
Going offline kept Penguin from finding the Batcave, but it also scrambled our system. The Bat computer barely runs, and worse, most of my tech isn't working. It's going to take time to get everything up and running again. If it gets running again.
Mistress,
It's going to make
thank you
tracking
very
down
much.
Lady Arkham
Gifting that
a hell
sub
of a
to
lot harder.
Guna.
You've proven that you don't need armor or gadgets to help the
9
city.
gift subs. Good
In
lord.
the end, Bruce Wayne was the one to stop Penguin.
You're far too kind.
Bruce, these last few weeks, I worry about the toll they've taken on you. Facing off against Harvey and Oswald in a matter of days. Not just the physical toll. Those
Gotta
were
pay
men
the
you
troll's
once
toll
trusted.
if you want to get this
And
boy
after
sold.
finding out what you did about your father, people must seem a great disappointment to you. Always letting you down, even those whom you admire.
Well, not all people. You've never disappointed me, Alfred.
But I have. Everything that happened, I could have stopped it if I'd done something all those years ago. This is my fault. All of it. I told you I wanted to leave your father's employ. But if only I had the guts to do something instead. Your mother, she wanted that. Wanted to put an end to his crimes. If I'd helped her... If I'd stopped Thomas, none of these horrors would have occurred.
I think so, Goon.
Lady Arkham, Oswald.
I don't blame you for what happened, Alfred. You did the best you could in an impossible situation. And it helped to make me the man I am today.
I
love you, Alfred.
Bruce.
But our work isn't done.
He's been Batman for a while. Like, we didn't become Batman in this game.
And Lady Arkham.
But I think he was just fighting petty criminals and stuff. I don't think there's any super villains yet.
Remaining piece.
We need to figure out her next move. The only thing we do know is that she moved on from her plan to poison the city. With Penguin gone and my CEO access restored, I can finally log into Wayne Enterprises and see exactly what Oswald was doing during his time in charge.
He was just
if I
playing
cross-reference
Flappy
that
Bird.
with all the data we have on Vicky Vale, we might be able to figure out the Children of Arkham's next move. Damn it. I can't access the news feed. I need to get this working again. Damn it. Still offline. I need to get this working again.
Anything else I can click on? No.
Vicky Vale, mid-30s, reporter for the Gotham Gazette. And not in the public record, her true name, Victoria Arkham.
To think she was here, in the manor.
Is she like a Game of Thrones character or something? That's her, like, that's her bastard last name? Like snow and sand and rivers?
Vicky embraced this identity to follow through on her twisted crusade.
Tried throwing batarangs at it.
Her
That's a good
mask
point.
inspires fear.
That has solved a lot of our issues so far.
Not unlike Batman.
So this is my
I
paranoia.
just need to
Mic sounds
find
good.
her.
I just want to make sure because we got the new microphone going on. Because we switched it out, so we got this bad boy hanging up here. So I'm just trying to make sure that everything sounds good. I got it clamped to the top of my desk, so just curious. Just curious. It's further away than I think I'd like it to be, but the way that my desk is, it doesn't... There's nowhere else I can clamp it to, so it has to kind of be up there. Yeah, the AT2020. I got it after Vander had it, and he likes it. Another streamer that I follow, Gowdy, she uses it too, and they both really, really like it, so... I had to get a little USB adapter thing to get the XLR into the USB for my computer, but everything seems to be working okay for now. I have a new chair coming on Wednesday, or tomorrow or Wednesday. It hasn't shipped yet, and I have a new desk coming sometime next week. So when I get the new desk, I think it's going to be more on the side and coming up to me, like how Vander and everybody else seems to have it set up instead of having it above me. Although I don't mind this setup because I move a lot and lean and stuff, so this way I don't have to worry about it being right in front of my mouth to pick up the best volume. This way I can I have the gain up a little bit. I've just turned it down for this stream because the gain, I think, was too high and it was picking up the audio coming out of my headset. So when I turned the gain down, I've noticed that it hasn't been picking it up as much. But I have an open-ended headset, so that's why it doesn't... It's not like noise canceling or anything, so it doesn't keep the sounds inside. But I like it. It's good so far. I'm liking the volume on it and everything. I just replaced my Yeti that died like a couple months ago, so I feel like I kind of wasted some money getting a new microphone again within like 2 or 3 months. But I'm considering I might just send the Yeti. I'd either sell it on Kijiji to somebody who wants it, or I might just give it to my brother. I'm not sure. I don't know if he wants a microphone, an actual microphone, or if he's fine with his headset one. But yeah, exactly. Like it's above me, but the volume is still loud enough in my headset that it's coming out of places. Like it can pick it up. It's funny. People were like walking in the hallway and stuff when I had the gain a little too high, and it could pick up people closing their doors out there. I was like, are you kidding me? Like it was moving with that shit. So I set up a noise gate a little bit, but it's not 100% perfect yet. You'll take it. I mean, I'll see what the situation is. I'm not opposed. I've sent old pieces to buddies and stuff before. I sent an old graphics card to my buddy Susie before. Just wrapped that up in some bubble wrap and sent it off. If it gives me Gunner's home address, I'll totally do it. Then I can be like, surprise, and show up one day.
The Children of Arkham. Their symbol dates back much farther than their terrorist activity. They formed to get justice for those wronged at Arkham Asylum. But the message fell on deaf ears. Until they found a leader Gotham couldn't ignore.
Do you think UPS would let me send something to someone named Gunner? Or would they want, like, your actual name?
The Gazette's records of the articles written by Vicky Vale. This record isn't complete.
You're right. There are notable gaps between entries. But yet, it doesn't seem she ever left the Gazette's employ. So what was she doing in that time?
This record wouldn't be easy to alter. Seeing what Oswald was up to could give us a fresh perspective.
Your administrative access to Wayne Enterprises should have been reinstated by now, along with your title of CEO.
Let's see what Oswald was doing while he sat in my chair.
I think his password is Batman123.
Master Cobblepot's sense of humor hasn't changed much since you were boys.
Can we just see what he was doing?
Cobblepot Enterprise. Fucking... Did he use Comic Sans? Oh, Ozzy. You know how to trigger a man. Oh.
Oh, Oswald certainly wasn't very frugal with my money.
You have a few yachts to return, it appears.
Also explains how the Children of Arkham had a seemingly endless supply of guns.
I love the white subtitles
Oswald
on the
was
white
using Wayne
page.
money to arm them.
Ugh.
Oswald altered several public records using the Wayne network. Oswald manipulated my records as well.
It would appear your degree was in sociology?
And my medical records.
There are some, well, but colorful diseases.
Syphilis.
Annoying, but not hard to fix.
That's better.
Well, no surprise here, Oswald wiped away any trace of his criminal records. His background is completely fabricated.
He was enrolled at Cambridge? Ridiculous.
Calm down, Alfred. I'm sure the board realizes by now that they were fooled.
All mention of her birth name, Victoria Arkham, is completely gone.
Wait. What's this? He also erased something from Vicky's research at the Gazette. I can't tell what was removed from here, but Wayne Tech leaves a trace when it alters data. One the Bat computer can decode.
I was like, isn't that against
what
the...
is
like,
it
kind of defeats
Miss
the purpose
Vale
to leave a
wanted
trace?
to hide?
Oswald was trying to buy an island.
What on earth for?
Looks like he was using his new legal control of Carmine Falcone's assets and likeness to brand the place. Like it's some kind of tourist attraction.
He was going to call it
Falcone Island.
Wow, that's dark.
We need to figure out Lady Arkham's next move.
Of course.
Get it? Falcone Island? It took me a second.
Penguin was tapping into surveillance systems across Gotham. Any building using Wayne Tech security could be spied on from the CEO's office.
How is that any different than the back door into the Wayne network?
You gotta appreciate the puns, man. Coney Island? Falcone Island?
Hold on.
I think Coney Island's in New York, right? I was like, it took me a second to get it because I was still thinking of just the villain, and then I was like, Coney Island, oh boy. It's in New York, right? I don't know my American geography that well. It's in Brooklyn. So, he says it leaves a trace. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do at all. Where would the trace be? Because it says we're not done with records. Shit. Does anybody want to type in this address to see if it works? Or maybe it gives you a virus, I don't know. I guess we can't do anything else in there.
What do we have here? They did more than just look at these schematics. Every building in Gotham with a Wayne Tech security system can be accessed from here and remotely controlled. If Oswald was the brawn, Vicky is the brains. So let's check her file.
Oswald the
She
brawn?
may have left clues about what she was using Oswald's access for.
What am I missing here? I'm missing something.
Now that we know how Oswald manipulated Vicky's records, the back computer should be able to... There. No more holes. She was looking into Arkham patients, reviewing records, checking submissions, prior histories. She was trying to figure out who was actually sick and who was committed because of Hill, Falcone, and my father. Vicky was digging deep. Gotham City records, Freedom of Information requests, posts to conspiracy forums. All to find...
Alex
It's
Jones.
a list. Gotham buildings that use Wayne Tech security systems.
It's a list of targets.
City Hall, Arkham Asylum, GCPD headquarters, Gotham First National. It's almost every landmark in the city.
We're onto something. Vicky wants to bypass the security at a Gotham landmark. But without a man inside Wayne Enterprises, she can't unlock that door remotely. She'll have to get her hands dirty. And when she does, we'll find her.
Bruce, you there? It's urgent. One of the Bat prototypes has been stolen.
By Lady Arkham?
Not quite. I'm patching you the feed now.
Oh.
She stole from you? After we opened our doors to her? After all that you two...
Alfred.
Yeah, I know, Bruce, but why would she do this? Is she that cold-hearted? That selfish?
She must have her reasons.
Well, I'm sure she does.
The device she stole, it's a prototype. It's an electronic skeleton key. With it, you could bypass any security system made by Wayne Tech.
That key is far too dangerous in Miss Kyle's hands, especially with Lady Arkham still at large.
Get the car ready, Alfred. I'm going to get some answers from Selina.
So at least Lucius is still at Wayne Tech. That means it was just a cutscene glitch and not an actual decision that backtracked on us for. What if other cars came ripping around this corner?
Damn it. Hey, Bruce. I wasn't expecting you. Thought I'd make it outside the city limits, at least.
If you wanted to see me, you could have just called.
The chase is so much more fun. But I know you're not here for me. Are you? I don't blame you for wanting it back. I'm surprised you had a toy like this. No doubt Batman would use it for the good of Gotham, but the less noble options are so much more...
It's a virtual dildo.
...exciting. Why should I give it back? So much potential. Just imagine what I'd be able to dig my claws into.
A thief of your class doesn't need a device like that. It'd only be a crutch.
Says the man whose belt is an armory. Catch.
That was easy.
I know you're just playing into my pride. But you're right. I don't need a crutch. Oh, come on. Don't pretend you're not impressed.
Don't act like you're not impressed.
As long cons go, this one was a beauty. Getting into Wayne Tech's lab took a lot more than cracking a safe. I had to get close to people. Your friend Harvey. Poor guy just wanted to fall in love so bad. After that, it didn't take very long to get my introduction to his BFF. The great Bruce Wayne. Imagine my surprise when the rich playboy turned out to be Batman, scourge of Gotham.
Let's make him hurt.
So it was all just an act. Everything we've done together. A lie.
That's how it started. And now it's over. I'm getting out of here while the getting's good. Gotham's a house on fire, and I'm not gonna burn with it. If you were smart, you'd get out of here too. This town hates you, hates your entire family. Just leave it all behind. Do something more meaningful with those skills of yours. You don't need the money, but think of the fun.
Gotham needs me, and I won't abandon the people of this city, no matter how they feel about me.
After the way they've treated you, you've got one hell of a thick skin. You're gonna need it. It'll be good to put some distance between us. After all, look at what happened to Harvey. It'd only be a matter of time before I crossed one of your lines. Isn't that right? My copy of the Boy Scout Handbook is out of date. I'm bound to break some rule.
You and I may disagree on a lot of things, but I'm not worried about you.
You're that sure? Bruce, I think I finally get what this is all about. You're upset that I'm leaving. What'd you think? That one night of sex meant we were going steady? Is that what you really thought?
I had fun, Selina. Didn't you?
I'm all for fun, Bruce. But how long does this stay fun before you start wanting more? Look, Bruce.
So sappy and you love
I'll
it.
admit that what you and I had...
Did I just ruin it?
It wasn't terrible. But you were just another job. A more intriguing job than I was expecting. But still a job. And that job's done. I'm done with you. It's not complicated. I'm not a good person. I'm certainly no hero, and I don't want to be. I'm a thief. That's all I am. I told you that from the start.
Stop. That's not true. I know there's more to you than that. You're just afraid to admit it.
You'd like it if that were true, wouldn't you? Why would you even think that? I've made my feelings pretty clear.
Because I love you?
You fought by my side. And together we saved a lot of lives. We're a good team, Selina.
You had to know that wouldn't last. But it was nice. While it did.
You can't just drop the love bomb.
You know,
they've known each other for like 3 days.
After I found out you were Batman, I thought nothing else could surprise me. But you just keep on surprising me.
Nah, he likes him younger. I mean, sure, why not?
Something to remember me by.
I won't need any help remembering you. Well, it's
you
been
and your
fun.
3-inch penis. See you around?
See you around?
Maybe.
Goodbye, Selena. Until season 2, I guess, right?
Lucius,
She's gotta be
I've got
back
the
for
key.
season 2.
Hold on, Alfred's on the line. Hey, Alfred,
Bruce, Lady Arkham, she's here. I tried to keep them out, but...
Oh.
Alfred? Alfred!
That's a development. We were getting all fucking lovey-dovey and Alfred's dying.
Lucius, it's Bruce. He's not here. Damn it. I'm going to search for clues.
Just tell me how I can help.
Get over here as fast as you can.
I'm on my way. We're gonna find him, Bruce.
I know. Need to focus. Figure out what happened here. What happened to you, Al?
I wonder if this goes differently if we choose to have Lucius come work for us instead of staying at Wayne Tech. Because then they would both have been at the house when Lady Arkham attacks. But then we wouldn't have anybody inside to slow down Penguin hacking our
outwards from a
tech.
single point.
What else was there? There was something on the ground here. Scuff mark.
A scuff mark. What could have caused this?
Dun 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 dun.
Ash
Time to kill the
everywhere.
bitch. Gotta cut her.
What did they do to you, Alfred? Something big was thrown against this wall. Or someone.
I'm guessing she broke Blockbuster out of prison. Or out of Arkham.
Face was knocked over in the
I
struggle.
mean, I think that's Blockbuster. When we Googled
Fight left
large
nothing
blue people,
untouched.
like
This pool cue was used as a weapon.
It's the only thing I
Swung
can think of
so
who that guy
hard
is.
it broke in half.
So this looks like it links with. Oh, I can't link it to the blood. Oh, hang on then.
Blood pattern looks like it came off a high velocity hit.
So this goes with this.
Alfred used the pool cue as a weapon. Broke it across his attacker's head. When that didn't stop him, he used the jagged end to stab him, spraying blood across the pool table.
You called it, Goon. Oh, I didn't even see that before.
How the hell?
I'm guessing the scuff mark is linked to the fireplace.
I don't see a connection here.
Oh, maybe not.
Lady Arkham must have used the concussion blast from her staff to try and stop Alfred.
They kept in the forbidden love of Catwoman. Yeah, like they did a lot of good jobs keeping the essence of Batman in it. I don't know much about Batman in the DC universe. Everything I know is either from the show Gotham, the movies, or the Nolan movies, and I guess to a lesser extent the other shitty movies. But yeah, the Arkham games and the Nolan movies are pretty much all I know about Batman. Which is always, each one is a different take on the universe, so I don't really know what the true stuff is. Yeah. Sorry, I was just like cleaning my mouse pad a little bit. That's the reason why I want a new desk. I need more desk space. It's so crammed on this desk.
Alfred grabbed the fireplace poker to fend off Lady Arkham, but she knocked it aside. I know what happened. The children of Arkham broke in.
No shit.
Alfred barricaded himself inside the parlor. He had just enough time to grab a pool cue as a weapon before Lady Arkham blasted the doors open. He broke it across one of their heads, then stabbed him to get away. Another assailant tackled Alfred, knocking over the vase. Alfred almost escaped, but then Lady Arkham entered the parlor. Used her staff's concussion blast, scattering all the furniture in the path, throwing him against the wall by the fireplace. So Alfred grabs the nearest thing to use as a weapon to defend himself. But Lady Arkham deflected Alfred's attack, causing the poker to fly across the room and lodge into the wall. More blood on the mantel. He smashed his face into it. Wait. That picture doesn't belong there.
The fuck do you know that? I guess it is your house.
Alfred. The butler did it. Password reckoning. You have no idea.
I'm sorry, what?
Bruce Wayne, you should be rotting in a padded cell. Now, your butler, the man who raised you like his own son, will suffer in your place. But don't worry, you'll get him back eventually. Peace by bloody peace.
Alfred. My God.
Alfred is paying for the things my family has done. I'm responsible for this.
All right. Well, then let's get to work.
Alfred keeps adjusting his glasses. The reflection. He's making sure I see the reflection in his glasses. He knows the Batcomputer can use multiple reflection angles to recreate the room that he's in. And I can view the virtual image using my cowl.
Good thinking, Alfred.
Using your scowl? You know, I've been drinking Death Wish coffee now for a couple months, and I thought I guess I had just become accustomed to it, tasting like normal coffee to me. It wasn't until I was home and going out to breakfast joints and stuff and having coffee in the morning that I realized how much I prefer the taste of the Death Wish coffee. It's funny. I'm sad I just finished all mine that I made for the day. I don't know if I want to make more or
Lucius. Freeze frame on the
My
first
heart will
signal
explode,
Alfred gives.
Paint us a picture. Here we go.
He's wounded.
Yep, thank you, mistress.
Must be one of the thugs Alfred fought upstairs.
Case with R spoiled, yep, exactly. I need to send my dad some so he can try it.
Professional grade camera. Probably came from the Gazette's office. Stairs leading up. Cement walls. We're in a basement.
No
Alfred's
shit.
trying to look at things that might give us a clue to where he's being held. Okay, looks like we've seen all there is to see in this frame. Let's move on to Alfred's next signal.
You got it.
You don't drink coffee? I know a lot of people that don't. I just enjoy it.
Rogers Plumbing. A service company for the water heater. I can use their records to find home addresses for their clients.
Rogers? Oh no.
We're getting closer.
Yeah, but we're not there yet.
I used to only drink it for the caffeine because I couldn't find one that I liked the taste of. It wasn't until Mistress pretty much sent me Death Wish coffee that I had to give it a spin. And although I didn't mind grinding my own beans for it, I think once I accidentally ordered the ground coffee, I think I prefer having it come pre-ground.
Doesn't seem to be anything else here.
Really
Let's keep looking.
Nothing else to see here.
Moving on.
Oh, hello.
Lady Arkham. Keep searching. A Mason stamp.
Only one Masonic lodge in the city. Gotham City Fraternal Order of Stonemasons.
So the house was built in 1945 by them. That's a big lead. Jump to Alfred's next signal.
You got it.
A basement window.
What's that outside?
Give me a second. They're by a bus stop.
Enhance.
Here we go.
Enhance.
Okay, I think we have enough to pinpoint a location.
Let's hope.
Enhance. Enhance.
I can get the bus line from this, but no stop number. This will help pinpoint the neighborhood. Okay, filtering for all homes built on that date. These are all the homes serviced by this water heater company on the days and months listed. A corner store. Seems unlikely. You are not going to believe this.
What is it?
Lady Arkham is back at the Vale House, where she killed her foster parents. According to its records, it has a basement. We know where Alfred is, but I'm without a working batsuit.
Actually.
Oh, snap! Lucius coming in the clutch.
It has basic cowl functionality, but outside of that, it doesn't protect much more than your identity, I'm afraid.
That's fine.
Good call. Thank you, Lucius.
It doesn't have all the bells and whistles, but it should still scare the crap out of criminals.
Can I turn my head in this one at least?
This ends tonight.
Why did he turn his voice modulator with Lucius?
Heading into the basement. Be careful.
We alone?
Batman! I'm all right.
I almost didn't press E in time. How many times are we going down these stairs?
There's no one here. No Alfred. Damn it! There's blood on the walls. I'm going to see what I can find. Standing by. The blood hasn't congealed yet. Means we can't be far behind them. This is where they had Alfred. Where they beat him.
Secret door.
There's a boot print in the blood. Lady Arkham's soldiers dragged him. The trail stops at the wall. Actually, it goes under it. Sounds like there's more to this basement than it would appear. Taking a closer look.
Kick it.
Now let's find out where the Veils were hiding.
Kick it!
There's a small room with a hole in the floor. A rope ladder. Anyone down there would be trapped.
Open the door, it's real. I'm coming in.
I'm going
Enter
inside.
Hole. Story of my life. Oh, that's not good. Oh, no. Oh my god, did the Veils beat her down here?
Bruce, what's down there? Do you see Alfred? No. It's some kind of torture chamber. Shackles, belts, blood.
Is this why she came back for the Veils?
Vicky. She was kept down here. Locked away. Who could do that to their child? I'm beginning to understand. What is there to understand? To willfully hurt a child? It's why she killed the Veils. They abused her.
I'm not saying what she did was right, but I can't imagine what she went through.
The Vale's foster children may not have been the only ones to suffer here. I followed Alfred's blood into this hole. If he had any opportunity at all, he would have left me a clue.
Christ, so at least they're doing a good job of like humanizing the villains in
Vicky
this.
must have drawn them when she was a prisoner. The chalk here is different, newer. Bloody scratches, fingernails. Someone tried to climb out.
Alfred?
No. Shackles. Blood on them. Old. And new. Vicky did to Alfred what was done to her. Disturbing. Vicky created her here, in this room. This is where Vicky Vale became Lady Arkham.
It's me. Nice to see you in here,
The
Goon.
belt. It's caked in blood.
I think it looks more pied in blood.
This blood is fresher than the rest. Must be Alfred's. Alfred's glasses.
I can't see without my glasses.
One piece apart from the others. Red. The same color as my tech. Can't be a coincidence. Maybe...
Me.
Those towers. That must be Arkham Asylum. Words. They're highlighted. Taking me.
There's only two. Oh, hang on.
Alfred left me another clue. This is what he wanted me to find. To see. He spelled it out here. Taking me. And used Vicky's own drawing of Arkham for the location.
Arkham? But people would know. The staff would see them.
That's the final piece. Arkham. She's been using Wayne Enterprises to get access to the buildings with Wayne Tech security systems, including Arkham Asylum. She's going to open the doors, release the inmates, and she took Alfred with her. Call Gordon and the GCPD.
I'm on it.
That's how we get to season
Lady
2, I
Arkham
guess.
won't be expecting us. We'll catch her by surprise.
Guaranteed there's a camera inside that doll. She'll know we're coming. She has to. She's very, very sneaky like that. Nice puppet.
Everything good?
Orderlies are rounded up.
That's the last of it then.
The children of Arkham have taken over.
Lieutenant Gordon says the GCPD are on their way. He's leading the team himself. If you can find Alfred, maybe you can get him out of there before all hell breaks loose.
Almost ready. Let her know.
Copy. On our way. Go ahead. I got this.
Nice transition.
Batman. This ends now, Vicky. Tell me where Alfred Pennyworth is.
The butler. Bruce Wayne has a bat on his payroll.
Answer the question.
Where he is doesn't matter. He'll be dead soon. Another corpse in Bruce Wayne's family.
No one's dying tonight.
You really think you're in control here? Your confidence is impressive. But that won't save the Butler, or the rest of Gotham. A lesson needs to be taught. They won't look the other way. Not again.
And when did Gotham look away from you, Vicky?
Don't try to psychoanalyze me, Batman. You have no idea what I've done to come this far. Too much to turn back now.
I know you suffered. You were tortured, held captive by the people who were supposed to love you. I don't know how you survived.
You want to know how I survived? I survived because every night I dreamed of the revenge I'd take on them. And this forsaken city. Your time's run out.
Oh, fuck.
Vicky! There's nothing you can do, Batman. You underestimate the true children of Arkham. These souls kept behind bars.
Billy!
Open the doors! Arkham! Listen to me! Freedom is yours! The only one standing in your way is Batman.
Oh boy.
Batman. He stuck me in here! Me too. Let me at him. He's the crazy one.
Steve, right! Goodbye. Oh, shit. It's the same people.
Batman! The entire security system's offline. Every inmate's loose.
The leader of the Children of Arkham, did you see her?
They went
that way? Oh, shit. Where's John Doe?
You're not getting away, Vicky.
I can stop time. Obviously the kitchen. There's a fire in there. I want to throw him in the fire. Feel the heat. And the chair. Could send Dr. Leland into cardiac arrest. Ooh. Table. Light fixture. Something with the tables just seems so boring to me, so I can't do the tables. Yeah, that's way more exciting. Oh, fuck. I thought it was gonna do it on its own. Jesus! It's not gonna be Vicky. Oh, it is Vicky. Never mind. I was like, watch it not be Vicky.
Take your time, sons.
That's the plan.
Oh, fuck. It doesn't match. Oh. Good fucking shot, Gordon.
You're going to die!
Half Nelson? Full Nelson? Hey, there he is!
Truly inspiring. Such a pleasure to see your work in person. Jesus.
There was 2 Wolfmen over there.
Gordon's here.
We'll round up the rest of the inmates. You stop Lady Arkham.
Hey, Richie, how's it going? Oh no, it's Blockbuster. What was he doing with the door?
There's no way out now.
There's always another way here, Batman. All the people that Thomas Wayne condemned to this place unwillingly, they speak through the walls. Their ghosts walk. They know the way.
I can't help those people now, but I can help Alfred Pennyworth. Take me to him.
My pleasure.
Holy shit. She wasn't kidding. I'm doing pretty good, Reggie. We're almost done this first season. We getting close. She's Iron Man.
Vicky! Vicky! Show yourself! Let him go!
That didn't sound like
Butler
Alfred.
has to die. Payment for Thomas Wayne's sins. He took away my family, so I'll take away his sons. If you really want to save the Butler, bring me Bruce Wayne. If anyone can find him, it's you. He's probably cowering behind a 12-inch thick wall and 100 bodyguards right now.
Why should I trust you'll keep your word?
Because my mask is off now, Batman. I won't lie. You're doing so much for one old man.
Jesus!
Vicky, stop playing games.
This isn't a game to me. You know, Batman, I really don't understand. Why are you fighting me? I've done great things for Gotham.
Have you?
Falcone and Hill deserved to die. If anything, I did you a favor. We're fighting the same fight, Batman. Can't you see that?
Those men deserved their day in court, just like everyone else.
So they could have gotten off like they did so many times before? No, Batman. They got exactly what they deserved. My justice is final and absolute. You shouldn't be here. You shouldn't be defending him. You think Bruce Wayne is any better than his father? He hides behind his status and wealth. He's
If only you knew.
Leaving other men to carry his burdens. You aren't my...
Oh.
I'm curious, Batman. I know why I wear the mask. It's who I am. Who I was always meant to be. What about you?
Why
do you wear the mask to hide? Or to become who you really are? Are you the man? Or the mask?
The mask is a symbol. Some fear it. But for others, it brings hope.
When I first saw it, I found it inspiring. And once you're dead, I'm going to mount that mask on my wall. But first, I'll see the man beneath.
Oh my god! Oh man. Oh, what the fuck's the name of the dude from the... Can't remember his name. He looks like a badass, though.
Hold on,
like the
Alfred.
Church of whatever. He's the guy that takes over for Batman at one point.
You came for me. After what you said, I knew you'd come. The man I made you.
Just hold on, Alfred. Did you see where she went?
She just disappeared.
I'm getting you out of here.
Above you!
Oh my god! Don't.
Interesting how you speak to him. So familiar. Alfred. Such concern for someone you've never met before.
It's called compassion, Vicky. Something you seem to know very little about.
Sounds like deflection to me. There's more here than you're telling. It makes me wonder, do you really care? Only one way to find out.
Oh. Batman, don't you...
Shut up, old man! You've seen my true self. Your turn. Prove that you care. Take off your mask.
Oh, we're taking it off.
Let me see the man you really are.
If that's what it will take to save him.
No!
Dun 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 dun.
No, Bruce.
This must be some kind of trick. Bruce Wayne, he'd never be the man Batman is. He only looks out for himself. Oh, but of course. Now I understand. As Batman, you can prey upon the weak, the defenseless.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Just like your father did. A true Wayne. There's nothing heroic about you.
I can't change what happened in the past. I would have fought for you, Vicky. No one should have to suffer the way that you did.
You don't know how I suffered. But you will. I'll show you what Thomas Wayne did to me. To my family.
Don't you fucking dare, lady. Oh. Good God.
No more lies! No more talk! The only truth left is in your death!
Get fucked!
I'll bury you!
Super kick. We're gonna have to choose between stopping her and saving Alfred. We're saving Alfred. I can just feel it. Broke your staff?
Stop, Vicky. It's over.
Nothing will keep me from my revenge!
Finishing move. Or not.
You belong in this place, Bruce. Lost, forgotten, buried. And Gotham will not mourn. The sins of the Wayne bloodline end here. Your true face. I'll never trust you.
She gone. It is very loud. I'm sorry if I'm deafening anybody with that. I'm looking at the decibels on it, and it's in the yellow the whole time.
1 week later.
As to last week's events at Arkham Asylum, a spokesperson for the GCPD assured us that the breakout has been contained and all inmates have been returned to their cells. Miss Vale is missing and presumed dead following a gruesome battle with the caped vigilante known only as the Batman.
Vigilante?
Her death marks the end of Children of Arkham's reign of terror.
If the public knew the half of it.
It's better that they don't.
This came in the mail. It's unsigned.
Selina.
With everything that's been going on, I haven't gotten a chance to thank you for what you did, sacrificing your identity for my safety. But it was a dangerous thing to do. You could lose everything. The secrecy you've worked so hard to maintain. Gone.
Without you, none of this would work. You are my family.
You don't know how good it is to hear you say that.
You're my boy,
after
bro.
Everything that's happened. And your ear? At least there's something left of it.
Dr. Tompkins assured me it adds
Lee
character.
Tompkins?
That it does. We will get through this, Bruce. Don't lose sight of the fact that you've done some real good for Gotham. You should be proud.
I didn't take them down alone. I had help. You, Lucius, Gordon, Selina, and all
John
those
Doe.
who gave their life fighting for Gotham.
To those who helped, and those we lost.
The damage done by the Children of Arkham has left Gotham a city in turmoil. Faith in those at the top has perhaps irrevocably been shaken. Acting Commissioner James Gordon has promised to speak out about the issue tonight during an emergency citywide address.
And I hope, despite the recent terror that's gripped our city, that Gotham's leading citizens will come out to show their support.
Will his token appointment be enough to regain the city's trust? It remains to be seen. But experts agree that
Gordon requested Gotham's leaders to stand behind him. Leaders like you. Let Gotham see who Bruce Wayne truly is, and let them know what you plan to do for his future.
Well, this could be a fresh start.
For you, and for this city.
From what I've read, the Joker plays a much bigger role in the second season.
The only figure that
He's like
can
the
make
focus
as
of
much
it.
impact as a Wayne
is Batman.
You've helped this city tremendously, both as Bruce Wayne and Batman. And that person, whether he dons a cape or not, is someone I'm proud of and honored to call my friend.
I'm looking forward to doing the second season.
Thank you, Alfred.
So, what do you intend to do about tonight?
Well, Lucius has yet to invent a suit that'll let Bruce Wayne and Batman be in the same place at once.
That is unfortunate. I suppose you must decide whose appearance will be more valuable. As Bruce, you can help repair the damage done to your name, get the public support so that you can change things from the top down. But Batman is a symbol of justice and strength. Maybe in these dark times, that is truly what Gotham needs the most.
Oh boy.
Perhaps one is truly the mask, and one is who you truly believe you are.
Are we Bruce or are we Batman? Oh no. Do we go as Brucey Boy or do we go as the Man in the Mask? Find out next time. Just kidding. Bruce Man. Actually, Poison Ivy. Oh. Pretty much every time we've had a choice to show up somewhere as Bruce or Batman, we've shown up as Bruce. So I feel like I should leave the trend intact and go as Bruce.
Let Gordon know Bruce Wayne will be there.
You'll make quite the impression. Gordon will be grateful.
It's how we've done everything else. We might as well keep it intact. We showed up to talk to Hill and Dent both as Bruce. Brucey Boy.
Commissioner Gordon. He is here.
Commissioner Gordon. It doesn't sound right.
Don't worry. It will. Thank you for having me, Commissioner.
What happened to your ear? It looks
Shaving
painful.
accident.
Cut myself shaving?
What'd you use, a chainsaw? Well, to be honest, I was surprised to get your call. Now, after that nasty business at your manor, I know Harvey was a good friend of yours. A loss like that, I wouldn't blame you for lying low. What you did is no secret. These people all saw there's more to Bruce Wayne than just the playboy. Public opinion is bound to swing around. Before long, you'll be Gotham's golden boy again.
It's time I owned my family's past. Take responsibility for what my father did, so we can all move forward.
That can't be easy. But I'm glad that you're here.
I have a confession to make. I wrote for this
hoping
game.
Batman might show up, too. I wouldn't mind knowing he was keeping an eye on things here.
So, does this mean you trust the Batman?
To play by my rules? No. But to fight for this city? Hell yes.
They're ready for you, Commissioner.
I was kidding
During
about the
times
shaving
like
accident.
these, it can feel impossible to hold on to hope. But I have hope. Hope that together we can rebuild what was lost.
We can rebuild
In the last
this
few
city.
weeks, as much violence and
this city.
terror as I've seen, I've also seen the citizens of this community band together to fight those threats. And one of those people is Bruce Wayne.
Thank you, Commissioner Gordon. Tough act to follow. I'm here today to not only show my support for our
There's
acting
like
commissioner,
7 press members here.
but also for this city. Many of you have suffered terrible losses. And some of those losses came at the hands of my own father. Or at least as a result of his actions. I loved my father. But nothing can excuse what he did. So today, I stand before you as my own man. Heir not to the Wayne legacy, but to Gotham's. If my recent incident with Harvey Dent has shown me anything, it's that I can no longer sit on the sidelines.
Are we running for mayor?
My family's wealth was built on the suffering of others. I think it's time to repay that debt. I plan to use my resources to improve the city and make the lives of its citizens better. And to that end, a closer alliance between the GCPD and Wayne Enterprises will provide the police force with the support, with the training, and the equipment they need to make Gotham safer than it ever has been before. The GCPD will be the most technologically advanced police force in the country, because the people of Gotham deserve to feel safe.
I didn't have my hands ready.
Clear the area! Get that bastard to lock up!
Just minutes ago, Bruce Wayne delivered a rousing speech that turned into a shocking assassination attempt on his life.
He sure does clean up well. See you soon, Brucey.
Brucey boy! And that's the first season. Us and 76% of players distracted Penguin long enough for Gordon to get the job done. To go back to your original question, Reggie, basically, Thomas Wayne was in cahoots with Carmine Falcone and the mayor, and the three of them pretty much corrupted the city to get whatever they wanted, locking people up in Arkham Asylum who didn't need it, giving them drugs, offing people like they said. Like, he was kind of corrupt, and you didn't believe it at first, but as more and more evidence began to pile up, you're like, oh shit, he was kind of a bad dude. So it kind of was an internal struggle, which I think is probably going to happen even more in the second season, considering it's called The Enemy Within. So I feel like there's going to be more of an internal struggle with Bruce over who he is, whether he's Batman or Bruce Wayne. So I'm kind of looking forward to that. We won't be starting that today, probably tomorrow or something, but I'm looking forward to it. Okay. Did you blame Alfred for his involvement with Thomas Wayne? All of us comforted Alfred that he wasn't to blame. 27% told Alfred it didn't matter who was at fault, all that matters is fixing the problem. 2% blamed Alfred for not doing enough, and 2% did not respond as Alfred blamed himself. I wonder if they were AFK like I was for a half second looking at something else off screen. Because that's happened multiple times to us today. 91% of players regarded Selina as more than a thief. We looking at that booty. 73% of us took off the cowl. Alright, that seemed like the obvious play. I'm guessing the 26% that didn't were also the ones that blamed Alfred for fucking not doing enough. And oh wow, most of us showed up as Bruce. That's interesting. I thought more people would show up as Batman. It's interesting. So this one we were in the vast majority, whereas last episode we were in the minority a lot. It's interesting. Get my season overview. What does this do? Oh. So my Batman Bruce was 75% collaborative. Defending Gotham is more than any single person should take upon themselves. It often requires a team of close friends and associates to be a powerful force for good. We were only 54% merciful. I guess we chose too many close calls there to get a big thing, but we were 72% cunning instead of honest, which is kind of funny. I felt like we were honest a lot, but I guess we weren't. We were more cunning and compassionate versus pragmatic and honest. I wonder if those two kind of go hand in hand. Interesting. 75% collaborative instead of self-reliant. Dun dun dun. Extras. Extras.